about to get started. Who's messaging me? Okay. Somebody got an uncolored version of his character for his badge and should get a colored one soon. Good job, my furry friend. Alright, let's see here. Before I get started, let me just quickly check my notifications as well as share the new stream around. Wait, hold on. Okay, yeah, this is the right one. Day 10 live. So this is going to be the 10th day for live stream in Final Fantasy 1, and it's going to be the last one for a while because I'll be taking a vacation next week to Georgia, Atlanta, and I'm going to be attending myself a big-ass furry con. Alright. Okay, post. And now to post to my Discord, even though I don't know how many people are coming from my Discord, and I'm pretty sure nobody is coming from my Twitter. If anybody even knows my Twitter exists. Alright. Okay, pretty sure I'll get some followers over time, so let me just open up the cheat sheet so I can see what stats are required next for the next level. So I was making it a goal to possibly get to level 36 before attempting the Kraken, because at level 36, I'll actually be able to get... Wait, I'm looking at the wrong character, hold on. Looking at the wrong character's cheat sheet, like, oh my god, that's a lot of 1 and 4s. No, that's definitely not the right character. So yeah, I was thinking of actually grinding to level 36, because at level 36, I'll be able to use my fire damage multiple times. And, hello, Zelda Queen Bee, how you doing? So, let me just resume the game. Alright. Alright, so currently I have 6 uses of Lit 3, but I can increase the usage to 7 if I grind to level 36, and with the extra HP as well as 7 uses of Lit 3 magic, this should hopefully give me an extra edge against the Kraken. So yeah, most of this grind is most of this stream is pretty much gonna be a grind. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. A little bloated, admittedly, but I'm doing good. You're fine? That's good. Now, pretty much streaming this because it will be the last possible day I can stream for quite a while. I'm going to be taking a week-long vacation in Georgia, Atlanta. The Sandworm. What were the sandworms even weak to? I have to check. Hold on. So the Sand W Final Fantasy Ness. Okay. Alright, let's see. So other than Earth attacks, they're pretty much neutral to everything else. So I'll just throw ice at them, I guess. Unless they just run away like the little babies they are. Ever thought of doing a Fire Emblem challenge run? Possibly. The problem is that I haven't really played most of the Fire Emblem games. When it comes to the Fire Emblem games, the only one that I have played was Fire Emblem Awakening, and even then, I never beaten it. I played some of it. I definitely know the Lucina twist and such, but yeah, I don't... unfortunately, I don't have... all that much knowledge when it comes to Fire Emblem. I mean, it's a possibility, but the only Fire Emblem I played was Fire Emblem Awakening, and as I said before, barely. I haven't even beaten the game. Okay, here we go. So the Tyros, pretty much my strategy of beating the Tyros is to pretty much use the defense armor. So the defense armor, contrary to the name of the armor, actually increases my evasion. So essentially I'm just going to use this multiple times until the Tyro is doing nothing but missing his attacks. Okay, miss. So we're just going to apply this multiple times, so that way the Tyro just keeps missing his attacks, because he's only going to attack with physical attacks. And then after that, we just go all out with attacking damage. And in terms of attack and damage, we don't necessarily have to use our elemental items. We can actually just use, like, the Zeus Gauntlet, the Thor Hammer, or the Mage Staff, for example, to do so. And we could also use the Heal It Staff to restore some HP in between. Unfortunately, it only restores like 10 HP, so yeah, it's not really that useful. But hey, it's better than nothing. But it's probably best if I don't just stick with that, because it's only a matter of time before he crits me or runs away. What? You're kidding me. I am level 33, and even the dinosaurs are scared of me? Seriously? Crap. Okay. I only beat and engage and still currently playing 3 houses. Well, I haven't played either of them if, well, that doesn't necessarily make you feel better, but I haven't played either of them. Alright, so we're gonna land in Melmond for a bit. Go to the end, because yeah, now we're at a point where even the dinosaurs are gonna run away from us, which sucks. I mean, it wasn't a waste of time. At least I got one battle when I was out there, so it's not a complete waste of time what I just did. So I think what I'm gonna do is actually go north and actually grind in the rivers in the north, because at least some of the enemies there are at least weak to electricity attacks, so I just throw a bunch of electricity attacks until they're eventually dead. Wait, hold on, I'm supposed to go down here. So maybe if I could... Can I land here? Of course not, that would have been too convenient. So I'm just gonna make my way towards the sunken ship area, because that's where I actually need to be anyway. But yeah, here we go. So I could just go all out with, like, electricity damage. Oh my god, all the gators run away? Are you serious? Okay, guys. Min-maxing from this point on is gonna be hell. Min-maxing from this point on is gonna be hell. Crap. Are you kidding me? They all ran away? They all ran away. The dino saw how you finish your challenge runs. Well, crap, guys. It seems like every single possible overworld enemy is now afraid of my Black Mage. Well, this is going to be a problem. Crap, okay. Come on, can you at least kill the gators before they run away? Of course you can't. I mean, I wish there was a way to keep them in place. I mean, there might be if I use, like, the sleep ailment or something like that, but that's not guaranteed to land. Alright, so this is definitely going to be a problem. Every single overworld enemy now runs for me. I am too scary, guys. I am too scary of a Black Mage, apparently. Well, this sucks. This sucks, Bahamut Balls. A lot. I mean, at least I got 2 temples to still do, or at least 2 fiends to still fight, so it's not like I'm out of options of gaining EXP. Still, this sucks. Because it seems like my only other option is to probably, like, do some of the grinding in, like, the Mirage Tower or something like that. Because, yeah, this seems to be, unfortunately, my best bet is to grind along the rivers here. I just got to keep a watchful eye on my HP. But yeah, unfortunately, we're grinding now at a freaking snail's pace because, yeah, this is inefficient now. But it seems like if I'm going to do some grinding, maybe going back to the Peninsula Power might be ideal because at least I know I have a chance of killing the zombie minotaurs in one shot. But unfortunately, every time I get a fight against the giants, yeah, they're very likely to run away. Shoot. Oh god, this grinding is going to be awful, guys. Oh god. Oh god. This is going to be so bad. Yeah, maybe I'm going to rethink my strategy and actually maybe just grind to level 34 before I do the Kraken again. I'll just live with the 6 bullets of Lit 3 magic that I have when fighting it because yeah, this is not good. This is actually pretty darn bad. Consider that it's like a long walk to the end. Yeah, this is definitely not ideal. How you doing, Mr. Durg? Ah, random encounter right away with a frost giant. Haha, you missed me. Actually, I guess I could see if the enemy encounters out here actually give more EXP or not. Missed me again. Okay, how much does Frost Giant give me? That's actually not a bad amount of EXP. I don't know, maybe it might be more efficient just walking just outside of town instead of in the river. Or maybe not. Da da da. Terminated. I mean, at least I got a bunch of tents, so I can just eat tents in between battles and such. I mean, I only need to go back to the end if I need to, like, restore on magic, if anything. Okay, Lit 3. And, yeah, they seem to be doing pretty pathetic damage, to be all things considered. So, yeah, the grind to level 50 is going to be frickin' hell. Alright. The waiver. Now, are you gonna run away? But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's based on level that determines whether or not if they run away or not. Okay. So far so good. Let's eat another tent. I mean, if we have to, we can always grind on the Peninsula Power, because at least, again, we know we can wipe out the zombie minotaurs in one shot, but if we face up against the giants, it's going to be very unlikely. Okay, I have to look up the enemy here, see what these enemies are weak to. So the Manticore. Ugh, excuse me. Come on, select. Okay, so they only resist Earth. Otherwise, not much information otherwise. Oh crap, I really need to charge my phone. My phone is like so low on battery. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's a good amount of EXP. Now, how much money do we got left? Or how much EXP do we have left? Okay, we're making steady progress to the next level. It's just, it could be more efficient. And those Stainer guys actually did not even attack me once, so, yeah, I don't know if this is the most efficient way of grinding, or if grinding's more efficient in on-rack or something. Oh crap, these trolls actually might run away. Now, let's see if we can kill some before they run away. Come on, attack me. Just attack me. This is actually an instance where I want them to attack me. Come on, Nits, act before they run away. There we go. Alright, definitely gonna save after all that, or at least leave at the end, because, yeah, that's definitely gonna be costly from this point forward. And yeah, I guess we could start purchasing cabins now. It's definitely going to be more pricey than the tents, but at least cabins will be useful. Where's the rest of the chat? I don't know. I mean, I only just started streaming this, so for all I know, they're either sleeping, working, or something else. I don't know. Depends on what they're doing in their time zones, or whether if they're aware that a challenge run is happening or not. I can't carry any more potions, that's fine. Actually, I think buying houses might even be efficient. A little bit. I mean, buying houses actually might come in handy. Alright. We bought enough cabins. Let's go and sleep at an inn, restore our magic to full, and then get back to grinding. Da da na 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 na. So yeah, in this kind of run, you definitely get yourself really rich, because on top of well, having to overlevel to do certain fights, you're also only having to worry about one character. Okay, what was the GURP heat week 2? Let me just see. Okay, so don't use fire or ice. Use electricity against the GURP heat. And actually, the run probability of the Gurpeed is actually 48, so these guys will pretty much never run away, which means these guys are an absolute great source of EXP grinding. What's up? Have you beaten Final Fantasy 1 as Morgana yet? Not yet. As you can see right here, our Morgana right here is still going at it. Yeah, I mean, we're gaining a good amount of money. We might as well just use houses instead. But yeah, we're gonna start buying cabins now, because cabins, on top of saving like the tents do, also heal us a lot more. I'm not sure how much more exactly, but the cabins definitely heal us more compared to tents. But yeah, part of me is thinking that if I want to do the grinding, I might have to do it within the Mirage Tower or even the Floating Castle. The only issue with doing that is that I have a higher chance of, well, dying because I can't save in between fights. Okay, I need to make sure that I'm not over-leveling. Okay, I'll lead a tent here just in case. So yeah, unfortunately, now that we're level 33, we have a good chance of these enemies just running away from us, unfortunately. Don't houses also revive party members? Do they? I mean, I don't know if they do, but if they do, that would be good to know not to use it if that's the case. I mean, I know houses apparently also restore the MP, apparently. But if it revives party members, then yeah, I definitely do not want to use houses, if that's the case. I mean, someone would have to do the research to see if houses actually revive party members, because if so, then yeah, I can't use houses. Alright, where are we? Alright, the Wyverns. This actually might level me up, but at the very least, I ate a tent before entering this fight. So if I reset, I'm not losing a lot of progress. And actually, let me just check my cheat sheet, so that way I know what levels are increasing. Okay, so we're going from level 33 to 34, so level 34, strength, intelligence, and luck is guaranteed, so we have to min-max for agility and vitality, which means it's a 1 in 4 dice roll for agility and vitality. Strength, agility, intelligence, luck. Yep, that's a reset. Drop a quick save and try it. No, I'm not going to try it because I don't have any, because I'm not save stating at all in this kind of run. I'm not save stating at all, and I'm relying on just the saves that the game gives me. And if I use a house and it ends up saving the game while also reviving my party members, then that's a risk I don't want to take. I'm also avoiding the class upgrade because I don't know if class upgrades save your game. I don't want to take that risk because if I class upgrade, then suddenly the entire run is forfeit. Okay, that should not level me up, but that should get me closer to the EXP threshold. Yep. So I'm going to save at the end now. And maybe while I'm at it, buy some more cabins. Because yeah, now we're at a point where, because we're grinding on like the highest possible leveled enemies on the overworld that will run away from us now, I think buying cabins will actually now be more ideal, especially since we really don't need money anymore. I mean, we really only need money to buy like maybe 3 spells in the game, and that's it. Which we definitely have more than enough money of, so I think we can waste our time buying cabins and such. And not to mention that with the cabin being the first option in this town, this is just more ideal. But no, I'm not going to drop a quick save and eat a house, because if eating a house means reviving my party members while also saving, I really do not want to afford that risk right now. Not to mention, with the enemies now running away from me, I may not be able to get them KO'd before I can, resume the run again. I'd rather not find out the hard way. Because again, the run is forfeit if my party members revive, and of course if I upgrade from Black Mage to Black Wizard. Okay, that should be a good enough amount of tents right now. Let's just go and save at the end, and then mid-max a 1 in 16 chance of getting to level 34 while getting agility and vitality onto me. So strength is always guaranteed, so we don't need to worry about strength. We never have to worry about intelligence because A, we get intelligence at every level as a black mage, and B, intelligence does nothing in this game because they never bothered to program intelligence. You know, it's just a number on your character's stat screen and nothing else. And then luck is useless until we reach 15 luck. After that, any further luck is useless. Alright. So now that we saved it in, resetting will only spawn us outside of the town, which means it'll be fast resetting. And we're already full on our use of magic as well as HP, so it's only a matter of retrying until we eventually get the stats we need. Because again, the whole point of the min-maxing and grinding is to make sure we always have agility and vitality go up. Strength, intelligence, luck, yeah. So those are the guaranteed stats that are always guaranteed to go up, no matter what. Bam, 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 bam. Yeah, this is going to be the most unfun part of the entire run, is all this grinding. Like, I knew it was going to be hectic getting into later levels because we need more EXP, the higher level we are, but the fact that these enemies are also running away from us makes things more complicated. Yeah. Reset. Yeah. So under no circumstance do we ever allow ourselves to level up unless agility and vitality go up. Okay, fire. Oh my god, this guy is so bulky. Die already. Ah, jeez. So yeah, as I mentioned at the start of the stream, though not many of you are watching the start of the stream, this is going to be the last stream I'll be doing for quite a while, because next week I'll be taking a vacation to Georgia, Atlanta. Or Atlanta, Georgia. You name the city first before the state. God damn it. Alright, definitely want to use electricity because I'm pretty sure these guys are more susceptible to electricity. So let's electrify them like we threw the toaster in the bathtub. Hi Hydra, would you like to play a game called The Brave Little Toaster? Take this, electricity! Agility. Damn it. Reset. So yeah, the pain in the ass part of the grinding. So on top of enemies running away and extending the time of us grinding to the next EXP threshold, we also gotta reset because of a 1 in 16 chance. And unfortunately, that's going to be the majority of the remaining level ups. There's like only 2 levels left where it's going to be a 1 in 4 chance of just one stat going up. Ugh. Come on, let's cremate this damn giant to the ground. I don't know if the frost giant has a good chance of running away, but just keep going at it. So yeah, I think unfortunately this is going to be the most efficient that we're going to get is doing the grinding around this town. I mean, as much as we should probably grind on the upper right continent, that town does not have an inn for us to save at, and it takes forever to get to that town. Strength, agility, intelligence. God damn it! Give me the vitality. Damn it! I guess we'll see how much HP goes up at this level. So so our max HP currently is 413. I haven't actually been paying attention to how much HP goes up at the next level. Sorry, just responding to a message to my boyfriend here. Hey, wait. Okay, let's see. Strength, agility, intelligence, luck. Come on. Okay, so we get 422. So we gain a little bit of, or no, we're only gaining like 3 HP going up. But that was without the vitality increasing, so hopefully we gain a good amount of HP when we level up. Ah, crap, not these guys. I don't know if these guys run away or not, but we're just gonna use our, we're just gonna increase our evasion just to be on the safe side. Okay, definitely took more damage from electricity. Shit, it ran away, didn't it? Ah, come on. Okay, so if we get an encounter with one of those things, we might as well just run away if they're gonna run away. Seriously? Now the game has wanted to do whatever it can to make this run even more frustrating. There we go, that's better. Though it'll only be better if I can at least guarantee a level up here. Oh, they poisoned me? Well, I mean, I can always cure the poison after I'm done this, and that's assuming I get the agility and vitality I need. But yeah, I can live with poison. Yeah, needless to say, if we're doing like the final dungeon, we should probably stock up on like 99 pures, just in case. I mean, we probably don't even need 99 pures. We're probably not going to even use 10 of them, but, you know, might as well go all out in preparation. Okay, let's see. Strength, agility, intelligence, vitality did not appear. Why did vitality not appear? Okay, here we go. The wyverns, nice. At least from what I recall, these wyverns have never ran away from us. But yeah, I guess like the great centipede and the wyverns, they have like they don't run away, and since they have a lower chance of appearing, that means yeah, unfortunately we gotta try to bank on the fact that we get those particular enemies, but unfortunately it's not a guarantee. But yeah, now the Tyro is now unreliable, and just when I thought it was gonna be relied on. Oh my god, critical damage and poison already? Seriously? Alright, let's throw the toaster in their bathwater. Nice. I mean, it'll be nice if we actually get the stats we need, which in this case we did not. Oh god, it sucks because technically we're making progress. We're resetting dice rolls, you know, 1 in 16 chance, but it's annoying when we have to keep resetting because it's not working out well. I mean, on the upside, at least we have the respawn rate at 8, so this is speeding up the progress faster than it should. And wow, I actually killed 3 of those things in one shot. That's nice. I get the guaranteed stats, but not the stats I want. / need. Okay, Frost Giant. Die. Oh my god, will you just do some dying already? Okay, there's like literally nobody watching the stream right now. What the hell? I mean, if nobody's watching the stream, then I might as well not commentate, because at least I'll save my throat for when I do my vacation tomorrow. Thanks, guys. It's not like I don't do these videos for nothing. Sorry, that's me being greedy. Yeah, I'll probably just save my voice until more people jump on. Yeah, usually I get more people that are watching me, but I guess not. I guess everyone has either passed away or who knows. Or maybe they're taking their FurCon vacations already before I had a chance to. Strength. Jesus Christ. I said I was going to level to like 36, but now I'm thinking that maybe I shouldn't and maybe just try to get the Kraken done and over with. Or maybe I should get the Kraken done later because at least I... Yeah, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. Just get it done and over with and do what you need to do. That did like under 100 damage. Are you serious? I mean, at least their Stainer attacks are ineffective. I'm pretty sure that gives you the effect of poison. I can just bonk this last enemy to death, probably. Yeah. Strength. Come on. So yeah, it seems like my HP is increasing mostly by 3, so 422, which is... Well... Yeah. Alright, so the Peds resist fire and ice, so just go all out with electricity. Yeah, at least the Peds have a low chance of running away. Strength, agility, intelligence. Come on! Just give me the 2 stats I need, damn it. Yeah, on the upside, the more we level up, the more HP we have, and the higher chances we have of dodging, as long as we min-max agility and vitality. More HP, more chances of dodging physical attacks. We're essentially making our glass cannon more of a cannon than a cannon made out of glass. Strength, agility, intelligence. God damn it. But yeah, it seems like the HP is going up to 422. 422 HP, so who knows how much extra HP I'm going to get if I get Vitality to go up as well. How's the run going generally? Well, it's kind of a pain in the ass because I have to deal with RNG. Lots and lots of RNG. Between trying to min-max particular stats that I want to level up, and of course, these enemies now having a good chance of running away from me. But essentially, we're at the threshold of level 34, and the stats that are guaranteed to go up is Strength, Intelligence, and Luck. Intelligence and Luck means nothing to us in this game, because Intelligence never works, and you only need like 15 points of luck to guarantee that you run from battles, otherwise further luck is useless, and we definitely have more luck than that. Strength is always guaranteed, or strength is guaranteed at this level, so we don't have to worry about that, but since agility and vitality are not guaranteed, we're essentially mid-maxing to make sure that we get agility and vitality onto us, and any stats that are not guaranteed at a particular level have a 25% chance of increasing. Which means if we're relying on both agility and vitality to go up, it's a 25% chance each. Mathematically, that's a 1 in 16 chance. So we have a 1 in 16 chance of agility and vitality going up. So as you can see here, the 3 stats that are guaranteed to go up went up, but we did not get agility or vitality. And we definitely had dice rolls where only agility or vitality have gone up, but we want to have a dice roll where both agility and vitality go up. So pretty much we're not allowing ourselves to level up unless agility and vitality go up. I mean, it could be worse. We could be mid-max in 3 stats, and that would actually be a 1 in 64 chance, which is like less than 2%. But I'm not going to go on my way to do that. I'm mostly mid-max in agility and vitality with a little bit of strength here and there. Strength, intelligence, god damn it. And yeah, it seems like my HP is always increasing by 3, so I'm always going to 422 after the battle is done, and I start off at 419, or 4... Wait, did I take damage at some point? Or was I always 413? I don't know. Let's just get through this. But yeah, unfortunately, we have to deal with the fact that enemies run from battles, which is a pain in the ass. So it's a 1 in 16 roll, huh? Shouldn't be the hardest thing. Nah, it's not the hardest thing, but unfortunately, the RNG gods like to make things complicated. Yeah, we definitely did not get our vitality, or otherwise it would be more than 422. Oh, okay, no, we start at 413, so we're gaining 9 HP after leveling up. But we should be able to gain more than 9 HP if we have our vitality go up, because vitality pretty much helps increase the amount of HP that goes up, and agility for a solo run only affects our chances of dodging physical attacks. And we already have a accessory equipped onto us, the ribbon, that allows us to resist magical attacks. So pretty much resist the elemental attacks, but also have a lower chance of being inflicted with ailments or getting insta-deathed. Okay, so we got agility, intelligence. Yeah, no. I knew I was not going to get vitality on that roll because it was still going up to 422 HP. Oh good, you actually care about your mental health during these runs, unlike Game Champ. She is insane. Yeah, I am not doing the 1 in 64 chances. I mean, there's way too many 1 in 64 chances on the table. And since I'm already doing some pretty heavy damage as is with my AoE magical spells, I'm not as concerned with physical attacks. And right now, the only moments where physical attacks have been mostly useful is pretty much never, honestly. Pretty much the only moment we're mid-maxing our strength for is mostly the last 2 final boss fights of the game. Mostly because the final boss fight itself resists all magical attacks in the game. But yeah, at least to Game Champ's credit, she only had to worry about 2 1 in 16 dice rolls. Unfortunately, I don't have that luxury. There's a lot of 1 in 64s on the Black Mage's table, but I'm mostly just min-maxing agility and vitality, while on occasion min-maxing some strength when either agility or vitality are not guaranteed. So essentially, if a single point of agility or a single point of vitality is not guaranteed, but agility or vitality is guaranteed, then I will be min-maxing strength. Otherwise, most of my strength is coming from levels where strength is already guaranteed, which is not very much because, yeah, strength is like the Black Mage's biggest Achilles heel, so pretty much vitality and strength is like the biggest Achilles heel when it comes to leveling up. I just want to know how much HP I'm increasing when my vitality goes up, because, yeah, it seems like it's always 422 every single time I level. Seriously? I didn't even get to do anything and the monster ran away. But yeah, we're at a point where at level 33, pretty much every single monster on the overworld is running away from us. And we still got so many levels to go. I mean, it's less than half, but we still got so many more levels to go. And we need a lot more EXP to level up if we want to be able to, well, get to level 50 before the final dungeon. How's the grinding? Freaking hell. The 1 in 16 chance is freaking hell. That's all I can say. Alright, defeated the wolves at the least, so regardless if this giant runs or not, I'll still gain enough levels, or enough EXP to level up. Okay, let's see. Yeah, 422. I'm definitely not gaining vitality here. So yeah, if I see 422, then at least I know I'm not gaining vitality, but I'll still, you know, press the button just to see if it does happen to increase and I just got a bad roll. God. God, I don't know if I'm bloated or if I have a knot in my back that needs massaging. How long are you gonna be here for? I mean, when will you be able to grind against better enemies? I don't. I mean, I guess the one time I can grind against better enemies is probably in the floating castle, but that requires me to really go out of my way and go through danger just to get there. Unfortunately, I think the best enemies for me to fight up against is in the floating castle dungeon. But the problem is that I have to go through 3 floors of the Mirage Tower just to get there, so I just have a higher risk of dying if I were to grind there. I mean, grinding on overworld enemies is the best I can do, and while there's some, like this giant Pede that I'm fighting right now, that doesn't seem to run away unless I'm level 48, according to the site I'm using. The mass majority of enemies are already run away from me. Like, every single enemy on the Peninsula Power are all running away from me. I would like to ask about your Persona 4 challenge, but I want to be surprised, so I won't. What do you want to be, what do you want to ask? I mean, I'm still on the first dungeon. I still haven't even been in Shadow Yukiko. Strength, agility, intelligence. Yeah, didn't get vitality because I'm still 422. Damn, you are here until max level? Then darn. I mean, what else am I gonna do? I mean, I can probably see if I can try to beat the final dungeon at a lower level without having to go to max level, but I don't know. It feels like the challenge run itself is not really complete unless I get to the max level, while also showing how mid-maxed my agility and vitality is, because I'm pretty much mid-maxed into... Are you freaking serious? They all ran away? Really? Oh, God. So yeah, on top of dealing with enemies running away, I also have to re-roll and reset every single time I don't gain the stats I need. So yeah, grinding is freaking hell in this run. It's very, very bad. Oh, God. Agility, intelligence, and yeah, definitely not vitality, or otherwise it would be in more than 422 points of HP. I mean, we definitely seen attempts where vitality has gone up, for sure, so it's not like vitality will never go up. It's just we gotta roll the 25% each that agility and vitality goes up. The enemies are desperate to get out of the encounter because piles of ashes littering the forest already tell them what awaits them on the other side if they don't. Heaven! Come on, if you let me burn you to death, you'll be able to go to heaven and have your own Slurpee machines. Heck yeah! Strength, intelligence... Vitality just refuses to show up, like, seriously. I mean, it's a 25% chance, you know, more chance of us not getting it than getting it, but still. But yeah, the fact that we have to have a low chance of getting 2 different stats and have to try to get a roll where we get both of them. I mean, we've been doing it for the majority of the run so far, so it's not impossible. It's just, it can take anywhere from like, you know, 2 tries to like an hour long. Like, I think the longest one in 16 grind was actually an hour and 30 minutes so far. But that was when we were doing, when we were not doing AoE damage yet at the beginning of the game. Agility, intelligence, yeah, nope. Yeah, it would not be 422 if I got vitality. Nitsa, what are your thoughts on the FemC from Persona 3 Portable? Do you agree with fans she shouldn't be in reload? Seems like a pointless question, to be honest. No comment on that. I mean, if you want to play as the FemC, just play Persona 3 Portable. If they chose not to add her in the remake, then they chose not to add her in the remake. Simple as that. No need to make a big deal about it. I don't know, I just feel like it's pointless just having a whole discourse around the FemC, honestly. Fans really need better things to argue about. Which unfortunately they don't, because fan bases suck. Okay, I actually gained vitality this time. Not agility, but I actually gained vitality, and yet my HP did not go up. Okay, so I can still gain vitality even if I only gain 422 HP. Huh. Well, this makes all previous attempts look like it's been fruitless. But unfortunately, it's better to have more vitality than to not have vitality at all, so we're still going to min-max our vitality. I feel the same. It's not really anything important to be talking about this much. Yeah, oh no, I don't mind. I like the games the way they are. Yeah. Ugh. I just wanted to know your input. My input, it's pointless talking about it. There's better things to bitch and moan about than the fact that the FemC is not in reload. Ugh, God. Here I am trying to grind to like level 36 if possible, and I'm already taking freaking forever just trying to get to the next goddamn level. Strength, agility, intelligence. Come on, that would have been a perfect point to get vitality up. Ugh. Alright, electricity damage. Let's throw the toaster into their bathwater. Hey, Orchu, Hydras, you want to play the brave little toaster? I'm gonna grab this toaster and throw it in the bathtub, and you guys can play with it. Plus, people are modding the FemC into reload, which is totally fine. I'm all for creative mods and such. I mean, if Atlas is not going to do it, and the fans want to do a project where they add the FemC into reload, why not? Go for it. So yeah, I can gain vitality even though I'm only gaining 422 HP. But unfortunately, unless I have agility going up, which so far it's not, yeah, because I definitely have to if I can't min-max vitality, I definitely want to min-max agility, because if I'm the only one that's taking all the damage, I want to make sure I have the highest possible chances of dodging physical attacks more often. And that way I only have to use the Defender Sword, you know, a couple of times instead of, you know, several times, just so I can guarantee dodging physical attacks. What does it majorly change anyway, other than the flavor color being pink instead of blue? I mean, it also adds, like, the female exclusive social links. I mean, I definitely remember some of the female social links being pretty good. I mean, yeah, you'll have like the boys social links in the game, but honestly, I think I liked their linked social links that Reload offered. You know, it was like nice, short and sweet, and fits their character perfectly with each of the male characters. Okay, agility, intelligence. Oh my freaking god, just get vitality up. And mind you, it's been a while since I played Reload, so I kind of forget a lot of the female social links, but apparently the Hermit one was apparently very, very good according to some people. Like, the Hermit social link for the FemC was apparently one of the best social links because it definitely covers a lot of the social problems that apparently a lot of women go through and such. But yeah, honestly, I think the one thing that would be cool whenever they announce Persona 6 is that I think they should definitely add like a playable, or I think they should definitely build a Persona game where from the ground up you play as a female protagonist. I think that would actually be interesting, playing as a female protagonist from beginning to end. Because yeah, Persona 3's FemC works as a great female protagonist, and it's definitely the only reason to really get the portable version of Persona 3. It would definitely be nice to have a Persona game that's built from the ground up with a female protagonist in mind. Who knows, that might be actually something that they'll do when they release Persona 6, but who knows, they might stick with a male protagonist, which is fine. I mean, as long as it's a great game and all that, and there's great stuff for you to do, then that's all that matters. But yeah, it'd be cool to actually have a Persona game that has a female protagonist from the start. God. I don't know how long I've been here, but Jesus Christ is this mid-max grinding very bad. This is like so freaking bad, it's not even funny. Because, yeah, we haven't even attempted going into dungeons yet. We've been mostly just grinding levels. Oh my freaking god. Like, seriously, I swear to God, if it takes like 3 hours for me to try to get agility and vitality, I am seriously gonna freak out. Like, wow. I mean, it's tempting to just hack the game and just give me the max possible stats possible, but I feel like that's cheating, and I'm definitely not earning my way to, you know, showing this challenge run as possible. I mean, if it takes me, like, you know, 29 days in order to complete this run, then so be it. It will take me 29 days in order to complete this run. Because, yeah, unfortunately, we're gonna need to grind to level 50 if we want a chance in the final dungeon. We need as much bullets as possible for our magic, we need as much HP as possible, and we need our evasion as high as possible for the physical attacks to come. Agility, intelligence. Oh my god! What is with this game? What is with this game? It's like the RNG gods know what we're doing. Like, the enemies know what we're doing. The enemies know what we're doing, and they're running away at every possible possibility that they can. Don't you dare run away, trolls. Good, attack me. This is actually an instance where I want them to attack me instead of running away. Ugh. Strength, agility, intelligence. Come on! what RNG god do I need to freaking please in order to get agility and vitality to go up? Like, seriously, it's so freaking bad. Like, holy shit. What would be the average level you would normally do a Final Fantasy dungeon anyway? I mean, mind you, I really only did one full playthrough of the NES version of Final Fantasy 1, but I think I was like under 30 by the time I finished, you know, the last two dungeons. Like, I was definitely under 30 levels, and I was like maybe actually around level 33 when I was finally doing the final dungeon and completed it. So, you know, you don't need to grind a max level in a normal run of this game, but since we're playing as the glass cannon of the game... God damn it. The one time I gained vitality, agility doesn't even go up. Yeah, it seems like vitality is not even increasing my HP, but still I want it to go up because, yes. Ugh. The hot springs part in the FMC was my favorite. What changes in the hot springs? Honestly, I don't even remember, to be honest. But yeah, honestly, the only reason I would ever play the portable version of Persona 3 is pretty much just for the FMC. Like, I'll probably never touch the male portion of Persona 3 Portable for the rest of my life, for all I know. Yes, keep attacking me. Yeah, I need an efficient way to reset for a reset button so I don't have to lean forward and press Control R every single time. Okay, agility, intelligence. Oh my frickin'. Seriously, how long have I been here? How long have I been? I probably spent an hour doing this already. Like, seriously. This is so fucking bad. This is so fucking bad. I know I'm swearing, but I don't fucking care. This is so fucking bad. And I need to do this for like another 17 or so levels. Or, no, sorry, I'm doing the math wrong. I hate this. I freaking hate this. God, I so need a hot bath right now. Mind you, it's hot outside, but a hot bath for my sore back will be nice. But yeah, supposedly when Game Champ did this run as the white mage, supposedly one of the 1 in 16 runs apparently took her like 5 hours, apparently. Like, a 1 in 16 run took 5 freaking hours for her. But mind you, she was playing as a white mage, and apparently, you know, when it comes to the white mage, well, the only AoE attacking potential they have is pretty much Dia attacking undead enemies. So for all I know, she probably took time just doing basic physical attacks. Is Nitsa back into his insanity arc? I think so. New Game Plus was streaming a Final Fantasy VIII challenge run earlier today. Okay, New Game Plus as in like the YouTube channel. Nitsa will be fine. He's got this. Oh, I'll get this once I get the goddamn agility and vitality that the RNG gods refuse to freaking give to me. Like, now. Like, oh my god. I probably have already been here for more than an hour, guys. I've probably already been here for more than an hour. And I'm doing AoE freaking damage. And mind you, I've only had like maybe 3 moments where enemies have ran away completely from me. But goddamn, is this frustrating. This is truly frustrating, guys. You have no idea. And right now it's more efficient doing the grinding out here than in the Sunken Shrine because every time I reset outside the town. Strength, agility, intelligence. Oh my freaking god! Just give me the goddamn points! God, do I need to do a blood sacrifice to please the gods or something? Do I need to have like unprotected, unlubed anal sex with like the biggest goddamn god dick in the world in order to please the RNG gods? Just come on, give me the agility and vitality I need. Please, that's all I need, that's all I ask for. It's all I need, all I ask for, just give me the goddamn agility and vitality. God! This run's already breaking me, guys. This run's already breaking me. Ugh! Remember, the do-nothing incident legend says, has he never seen Akechi the same way again. Gotta add a little bit of grammar in your sentence, buddy. Hot damn, calm down, big man. No, I will not calm down until I get the agility and vitality I need. And you realize that I gotta do like 16 more levels of this. I have to do like 16 more levels of this. And the mass majority of the level ups are going to be a 1 in 16 grind. There's only like 2 levels afterwards that are going to be a 1 in 4. Level 36 I know for sure, and one of the later levels. Ugh. Agility, intelligence. God damn it, just give me the fucking vitality. Yeah, God, yeah, this run's already breaking me. This run is already breaking me, guys. It's breaking me like a fucking Kit Kat bar. Oh, shit. Why did I use ice? Why did I use ice like an idiot? Fucking idiot. And of course, a lower tier version of ice, too. God. Agility. Oh my God. Seriously, what RNG god did I piss off to give me such low odds? I have no idea what you guys are, so I'm just gonna ice ya. Or electrify ya. Yeah, definitely not a worthwhile grind unless these guys give a crap ton of EXP, then maybe I might actually grind above town when trying to get closer to the EXP threshold. Otherwise, yeah, these guys are definitely not good when it comes to trying to min-max stats. Strength, yeah, intelligence, yeah. Not worth the grind, not worth the grind. There's gotta be a faster way of doing this, I mean, seriously. So yeah, the mass majority of this stream has pretty much just been me mid-maxing this goddamn level. Oh my fucking god. I swear to god, if I don't get to level 34 in this stream, I am gonna rage. Like, really, really rage. Oh my fucking god. Like, seriously, I could have just voice recorded lines from my Death Stranding video and actually made progress on that. Yeah, I've probably been doing this grinding for like more than an hour, guys. More than a freaking hour. I would have to look back at the stream to see at what point I got to the EXP threshold, but yeah, this is definitely one of the longest 1 in 16 grinds of the run so far. And we're doing it as we're doing AoE damage and not singular damage from before we could face up against the pirates. Like, that was another roadblock in the run, was the goddamn pirates. Like, seriously, I'm starting to believe that there is legit something that is preventing me from getting the 2 stats I need. But I know that's not the case because I have been able to get the stats individually, just not at once. And I've been able to do, like, you know, min-maxing of these 2 stats multiple times, so... God. Now I'm starting to think that maybe I shouldn't min-max strength. God. Someone just put a deep tissue massage in my lower back already. Just Jesus Christ. Hold on, I'm just trying to find something in my room here. Here it is. Just gotta take some pills. Okay, strength, agility, intelligence. Oh my god, just give me the goddamn vitality already. It's midnight where I live, so I shall take my leave. Good luck again on the grind, and may the RNG Jesus bless you with all the stats ups you need. Thank you so much, Animal Kitrit, if that's how you pronounce your name. You have a good night. I mean, hey, at least on the upside, I'm gaining strength at every single attempt, so at least I'm getting some good RNG rolls with strength, am I right? Ugh. Sorry, I just checking something on my computer. Okay, that should be good. Strength, agility, intelligence. Oh my god. Yeah, I should stop giving myself false hope. Every single time I see agility, I get too excited and then my heart sinks. And it looks like I'm down to 0 viewers again, so I'll stop talking so I don't waste my throat. But yeah, this is definitely a run where I definitely need to, stream it, or otherwise I just lose my mind. Okay. Okay, never mind. Just seeing what I can use to, like, massage my back. Because my back is, like, pretty bad. Sorry. You know, part of me is wondering if I actually did gain agility and vitality at some point and I just never noticed, and crap. Jeez. Spilling something. Hold on. Yeah, at least what I'm spilling is just isopropyl alcohol, so not really a big deal if it gets on me. If anything, it's keeping things clean. Just using an isopropyl alcohol bottle just so I can massage my back. Unfortunately, it's not working out well, and unfortunately, I had some of it leak out of the bottle. Seriously, did I kill like a child or something of a god or something? Like seriously, I don't know what it is with this bad RNG. Seriously, how the hell did Game Champ herself do all this? I mean, I shouldn't really be asking that question when I myself am going through it, but she managed to do it for pretty much the entire goddamn game with a white mage, who, unless they're doing like, you know, the Dia attacks, is pretty much unable to do AoE damage. Yeah, just looking at messages, maybe looking at some messages will at least keep me a sane mind. I mean, doing the same repetitive shit over and over again can really break a man. Of course, the one time I get vitality is the one time I don't get agility. I definitely got some messages on my phone, so maybe checking messages will definitely help. And I already checked all the messages that I have left. God damn it. Seriously, what RNG guy did I piss off? As much as I want to play music on the side so I can maintain some bit of my sanity, I really don't want this video to be copyright claimed. I mean, even if I'm only making a few cents off of these streams, I want to be able to make something. My God. Like, this is literally probably going to be the entire stream, guys. This is literally probably going to be the entire stream. Just me trying to min-max these goddamn fucking stats. And a critical damage there, nice. But yeah, seeing all this makes me glad I'm not doing the 1 in 64 grinds. I just hope that doing all this min-maxing is worth it and that this run is possible to beat, because my patience is really wearing thin at the moment. Yeah, definitely not going to grind to level 36. I mean, the plan was to grind to level 36 so I can use 7 uses of Lit 3 magic, but yeah, that's just not happening. And I definitely can't just get the I can't just jump into any of the dungeons, because if I do the sunken ship dungeon, I gotta do it without leveling up, which is definitely gonna be impossible when I'm literally gonna level up at the next level. Yeah, I don't do that much damage with the goddamn rod, because of course not. Maybe if I meditate and just find my inner calm, maybe the RNG gods will recognize my patience and eventually give up. Okay, now agility is just straight up not showing up. What the fuck is going on? Seriously. Agility is just straight up not showing up at all. I wish I can just go into the game's code and just change the stats that don't increase, or that are unguaranteed to increase, and just increase it to like 100%. I know it'd be freaking cheating, but at least we know it's possible to get it. Agility. Fucking finally! Oh my fucking god, it took... Guys, that took more than an hour. That took more than a fucking hour. Okay. Get to the inn as soon as possible and save. Oh my god. Just, oh my fucking god. Just, what is it with the RNG gods and trying to make the run intentionally bad? It's like, Jesus Christ. Wow, that was like one of the worst 1 in 16 grinds of the entire run. I mean, not the worst, but definitely one of the worst. But we did it. We finally got to level 34 with mid-max agility and vitality. So yeah, as you can tell by our high agility and higher than usual vitality, we're definitely more than prepared. No, the thing is, I don't know if I should just continue grinding until I eventually get to level 36, because at least level 36 I'll have like 7 uses of... You know, I'll just continue grinding. But maybe I should probably change grinding spots. I don't know. But yeah, I'm so fucking glad we got that done and over with. So let me just see now. Let me just bring my cheat sheet out. So now that we're level 34, level 35 is going to be hell. Level 35, only intelligence is guaranteed to go up. I mean, at least it means less buttons being pressed to see if agility goes up. But yeah, once again, we're not min-maxing strength if both agility and vitality are not guaranteed to go up. So for this next level up, we're going to make sure that agility and vitality go up once again. And if we happen to get strength along with agility and vitality, that's even better. But we're not going to prioritize strength as much as agility or vitality. And vitality, I should say. Not or. But yeah, seriously, I have no idea what RNG god I pissed off during that grind, but man, was it really pissing me off. Definitely gonna take a bite of my pizza because I deserve pizza after all that. Oh boy. Actually, what are these guys weak to? Let me just look them up. Yeah. Okay, so no earth damage. Otherwise, all elemental damage is fair game. Oh shit, I'm using lit too. God damn it. Rough. Well, nice to see my HP threshold is now, or my HP is now, 422 now. There we go. Finish the pizza that I have for my first meal of the day. Definitely not a healthy thing to do, but whatever, I'll live. I mean, it's either pizza or the expensive sandwich that costs 3 times the amount, so yeah. But yeah, I'm definitely noticeably dodging more physical attacks more often, which is great. But that's all the more reason why we want to min-max the agility stat, is to increase it even more, because if we can dodge a lot of attacks while on our way to the final boss fights in the final dungeon, that'll be more efficient, because we'll inevitably run out of potions. Okay, there's a few more battles, should get us in the EXP threshold of leveling up. And it's going to be another hellish 1 in 16 grind. Yeah, let's reset there. Poison. God damn it. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I definitely gotta cure that poison. Okay. Alright, let's see. Yeah, we'll probably save at the end, but let me just cure the poison first. I only have like one use of like 3 tier 3 magic left, so yeah, I'll use this opportunity to save and heal. Move out of the way, lady. Hello, Mr. Dirk. How you doing? Dragons, one of those species that I wish actually did exist in real life. I would definitely be friends with dragons. Good luck with the grind. Thank you so much, Nico Exist. So far, I mean, it's been hell. I'm not gonna lie. The last grind for min-max and stats took more than an hour long. And now we're at a point where pretty much getting to the next level is going to be a pain in the ass because enemies are starting to run away from us more and more. So right now the goal is mostly just to get to level 36, so that way I have at least 7 uses of my Lit 3 magic, because every single time I fully heal up and save, I have like 6 uses of Lit 3 magic, so I'm just getting to level 36 so that way I can get 7 uses of Lit 3 magic. Just so I can slightly increase my odds of beating the Kraken, and then after the Kraken's over, I'm probably going to grind to level 37. Do the Plunder and Visit of the Floating Castle dungeon, because I tried to do that but failed miserably. Then after that, I'll probably grind to like level 38 or 39 or something like that, I don't know. And go from there. Actually, let me just check the guide here. So yeah, level 36 is one of my 1 in 4 grinds, and level 40 is one of my 1 in 4 grinds. So yeah, level 36 and level 40 are my only 2 remaining levels where it's a 1 in 4 chance. So maybe I'll probably grind to level 40 before I actually do the final fiend, and then I dedicate the last 10 levels to trying to level up. Okay, I might possibly level up at the next level, so I'm gonna eat a cabin first. Eat a cabin, do another random encounter. Throw the toaster in the water so we can burn these dragons down. Thankfully, none of these dragons are resistant to any of the elements I use, so it doesn't really matter what element I use. Sheesh. Da 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 da. Da, 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 da. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna level up here, so let's see. Strength, agility, intelligence. What the fuck? What the actual fuck? Guys, strength, agility, and vitality is not guaranteed at this level, and I got it first try. What the hell? What in the actual hell? I actually got 3 stats, a 1 in 64 chance on the first try. Okay, I shouldn't complain. But my god, was it really bad when I wasn't getting those stats during the 34 grind. Like, wow. I guess all of my bad luck was actually during the grind to 134, and then suddenly I get all the good luck because I actually happen to get 3 unguaranteed stats first try. Like, how is that possible? Okay, I'm gonna make sure I write that in the script because I gotta clarify just how ridiculous that RNG is. So let me just quickly write that into the script because I have to make sure that gets into the script. Okay, Final Fantasy with a Black Mage. Let me just see. Okay, scroll to the very bottom. It took more than an hour and a half for me to get to get unguaranteed stats at level 34, and for some odd reason, the RNG gods were nice for me and actually gave me 3 unguaranteed stats at level 35 at the first try. That's a 1 in 64 chance. It's like the RNG gods are aware of what I'm doing and are either admiring me or like playing with me. Yeah, I gotta write that into the script because my god, was that ridiculous. It's like the RNG gods are aware of what I'm doing and are either admiring me or like playing with me. Yeah, I definitely have to make sure I write that into the script because the fact that I can even have this happen at all is ridiculous. But you know what? I should not complain too much because the fact that I managed to get a 1 in 16 on the first try is pretty darn impressive. But I did save, right? I did save, good. So, right, once again, I have 6 uses of Lit 3 magic, but at the next level, level 36, I should have 7 uses of it. I mean, I can double check, but let me just see. So, yeah, 7 uses of Lit 3 magic. And then the next one would be 8 uses at 42. So level 42 is the next time we can use Lit 3 magic 8 times. And then it won't be until level 49 that we can... Oh no, not level 49, that's level 7 magic. It won't be until 48 that we can use Lit 3 magic 9 times. And 9 times is the absolute maximum that we can use any level magic in the game. And, okay, we actually gained a lot of HP, by the looks of it. 452. That is actually really good. That is actually really good, all things considered. Oh, God. RNG gods. You gotta love them and hate them at the same time. I mean, my God. An hour and a half of, like a 1 in 16 chance and first try of a 1 in 64 chance. Like, how is that possible? Like, how is that freaking possible? But yeah, I definitely got to make sure that I reflect my frustrations in the script. I personally want to reflect my frustrations in the script because not only does it feel like my feelings are validated when I at least emphasize just how frustrating the run can get, but it definitely shows just, you know, how not worth it a run like this is. Like, I'll definitely say these solo runs are definitely not worth it unless you're doing like the other 3 classes, so the fighter, the monk, or the red mage. I think those 3 classes in particular are worth it in quotation marks when it comes to leveling up. But yeah, someone was saying that apparently a house or eating a house can actually fully revive your party members, which I don't know if that's true or not. But if that's the case, I'll just rely on tents and cabins for the rest of the run, and maybe only showcase myself, you know, getting myself to a black wizard or to eat in a house once the run is over. Because I don't want to risk accidentally saving something I don't want saved. But yeah, it's kind of just a funny thought that we're doing this entire run and our black mage is essentially just dragging his friends' corpses all around the world as he completes his mission to, well, restore the crystals and fight chaos. But yeah, we're gonna prove that a black mage is all we need to complete an entire run of Final Fantasy X, or Final Fantasy 1. I mean, you could definitely beat Final Fantasy X with just Lulu. There's definitely a few runs of that exist, including from Ragnar Alvar Gaiman. Alright, let's see. Doing good on levels. We still have like one more use of like ice magic, so we're good. It just sucks that we can't use any of the level 8 magic. I mean, being able to use the nuke and flare magic would be so goddamn good in this run, and we can't use it. But yeah, that's pretty much going to be the plan right now, is to just get to level 36. And actually, the fortunate thing about level 36, as I already mentioned before, now that we're already level 35, at level 36, agility and vitality is guaranteed, so we only have to do a 1 in 4 grind to get strength onto us. That's it. Okay, so I think after we defeat Ochu here, we'll... Okay, I only used one thing. I'll do at least one more grind and then I'll save at the end. Okay, Wyvern's good. So I'm starting to run low on tier 3 magic, so I'll definitely save after this. Throw some fire magic at a fire-breathing dragon. Unless it doesn't breathe fire, I don't know. Alright, so definitely gonna save at the end. And make sure I didn't accidentally level up. Yeah, no I didn't. Okay, so save at the end. And I think when I get to the EXP threshold, I should probably stock up on like 99 cabins or something like that. Go. Dragon, you were not supposed to get in my way. I love you, Dragon. Okay, we're doing fine. Keep leveling up. Or we can get to level 37 just so we can have that extra edge, you know? You know, as it says in Catherine Full Body, edge, 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 edge. But yeah, levels 37, 38, and 39, it's going to be a 1 in 16 grind. So we get guaranteed strength at level 37, so we're min-max in agility and vitality. Level 38, strength, agility, and vitality is not guaranteed, so we're just mid-maxing for agility and vitality. And at level 39, agility is guaranteed, so we're min-maxing strength and vitality. And then level 40 is our final 1 in 14th grind. So yeah, thank God the grinding is going to be smooth for level 36. So level 36, we have an easy 1 in 4 grind for just strength, because agility and vitality are guaranteed here. And if I have enough time, I think I might defeat the Kraken in this stream. If I can defeat the Kraken in this stream, then at least it feels like I'm making progress, and the only thing I have to worry about is the floating castle. Because if I can complete as much as possible before I have to take my trip to Georgia to Georgia, that would definitely make things a lot more stress-free and efficient. Alright, we'll eat ourselves another cabin. And it looks like we're just about to run out of Lit 3 magic, so I think I might go back to the inn. At least I'm not too concerned about wasting cabins, because at least I can gain more money than if I were to buy a single cabin. Alright, let me just check where I am with levels. Okay. So one more in trip, and then I should be able to grind just enough to get me within the EXP threshold of leveling up. And thankfully, it should be less of a painful grind. I mean, it would be great if we got another 1/64 first try, but that's not going to happen. But yeah, my god, it's ridiculous just how RNG works in a video game. Excuse me, Mr. Dirk. Nice tail. Yeah, you shake that booty. Totally worth going furry just for dragon booty. Alright. Let's cremate these guys to the ground. So yeah, honestly, a part of me felt like I was not going to get to level 36 in the stream after how long it took for me to get to level 34 with min-maxed agility and vitality. But considering the extreme luck that we got at level 35, and not to mention we have a 1 in 4 chance at level 36, yeah, we're pretty much good. We're pretty much good for the rest of the run. So I'll do another battle, probably eat a tent on the chance that I accidentally do level up. But yeah, thankfully I should be able to beat the Kraken without accidentally leveling up. I just need to fight battles that I can't run from and run from every single battle and make sure I'm stocked on 99 potions, which I should already have. Anytime I've done healing, I've only done it whenever I'm at... I've only done it with tents and cabins. Like, I should have like 99 potions still. Yeah, 99 potions. I should not need to stock up on any more pures because the chances of me being poisoned is unlikely. And I'm probably not going to stock up on 99 pures until I'm ready for the final dungeon. And unfortunately, stocking up on softs is useless for this run because you definitely need someone else to use the soft magic in order to really make use of said magic. So yeah, I'm probably going to level up after defeating these Durgs, but we'll see in a bit. So again, agility and vitality should be guaranteed at this next level. But all we gotta do is just min-max strength. Okay. Alright, first try. Frick yeah. Strength, agility, intelligence, vitality. No luck. Well, how unlucky we are. But that's okay, we don't need luck. So there you go, guys. We actually somehow got to where I wanted, which is min-maxing to level 36. I honestly thought that was going to take up the entire stream, especially with how ridiculously long it took to min-max agility and vitality for level 34, but you know what? We did it. So it seems like all of our bad luck started off at the start of the stream, so hopefully we get good luck fighting against the Kraken. I mean, now that we're like more than a few levels better than when we first fought the Kraken, we should hopefully have a better chance. So I think what I'm going to do is just fully stock up on cabins. Just completely stock up on cabins and then just make my way to the Kraken. So the Kraken takes more damage from my electricity attack, so lit 3. So we're just going to fully stock up on cabins. We're already stocked up on heals, aka potions. Pures we really don't need any more of, and softs are completely useless because, well, yeah, it is used to cure stone. We can't do any actions if we're already stoned, and in fact, if we're stoned, then it's an automatic game over for us because we need another party member to cure stone, and since it's a solo run, softs are useless for this run, and unfortunately, there's no way to sell any softs that we gain from chests. So we're just going to fully stock up on cabins because cabins at this point of the run is now pretty much useful. Okay, can't carry any more cabins. And then potions I'm already full on. Pures I definitely don't need to stock up on, but I don't really need as much anymore. So there we go. So now we're going to save at the end, and we should have like 7 things of lit 3 magic. Alright, saved. And yes, I do have like another piece of armor that I still need to get from the floating castle, but I should be able to do that after I beat the Kraken. And then after I beat the Kraken, I'll probably min-max to level 37 and then go from there. So let me just see my stats. So we're level 36, min-maxed agility and vitality at this point of the run. 90% chance of evading physical attacks, which is great. And now we have like 7 uses of lit 3 magic. So 7 uses of lit 3 magic now, and unfortunately it's not going to be until a little later until we have 8 uses of it. And it won't be until level 48 that we have 9 uses of it. So essentially we gotta fight every single unrunnable encounter and go from there. Now, thankfully, these enemies have a chance of running away from us, which definitely increases our odds. But, yeah. So we're not too worried about taking too much damage because we can always just heal back up to full if need be. So I definitely need to bring up the dungeon map because I definitely don't have these dungeons memorized at all. So I'm just going to use my Lit 2 magic. Alternatively, I can just use Thor's Hammer, which offers the same effect. Defeat some of them, and that definitely prevents the chances of me accidentally leveling up mid-dungeon. So essentially, we want to fight encounters that we know we can't run away from. So that set of encounters that we just fought, we cannot run away from, unfortunately. Now, at this point of the game, getting any chest with like money in it is pretty much useless. So yeah, sea snakes we can run away from, but those undersea lizards that we fought, we had to fight them, unfortunately. Okay, I gotta use my map because I really don't know where I'm going. Okay, definitely gotta heal. Alright, I just gotta figure out where the frick we're going here. Okay, so we head straight up. You pretty much don't want to go on any detours in this dungeon, or this area of the dungeon, because literally everything is a dead end. So you just go straight up. And yeah, once we actually get the pro cape from the floating tower, we will actually have lower odds of dodging because on top of it giving us more defense. Okay, I think these ghosts are also an unrunnable battle, so I gotta burn them. Oh my god, they take a lot of damage out of me. Holy crap. What? You didn't die? You're supposed to do some dying. So yeah, all the more reason you want to try to min-max stats. Less resetting that way. I mean, yes, it means more resetting when it comes to min-maxing stats, but honestly, I'd rather have less resets in the final dungeon than having to reset hundreds of times just to prove it possible. Okay, so I'm pretty sure this stuff is just money, which is literally useless for us at this point of the game. But you know what? Why not? It's on the way. We might as well get it. Now, there's only like one piece of weapon that is within this dungeon that I never got that I may need to consider getting. And that's the light axe, which has the power of using the second tier Dia spell. Though it may not even be all that useful, so I'll probably come back and get that after I defeat the Kraken. I'll defeat the Kraken first, and then I might come back for the light axe. Okay, now I just need to figure out where I am on the map. Let's see. Okay, so I need to go up and to the right. Ignore every single chest on the way, because literally every single chest is going to throw me into a random encounter. So there's a lot of forced encounters around here, so we just need to go straight to where the stairs are. Okay, these guys are gonna attack us no matter what, so we can just use Thor's hammer to get rid of them, so we don't have to use up any of our magic. So our odds are increased with them running away, but unfortunately this is an unrunnable battle, so it either ends in their death or our death, or they all run away. So I can just use the Thor hammer to use Lit 2 magic, because I want to save the Lit 3 magic for when I eventually face up against the Kraken. And yeah, once I reach the Kraken, we're going to use the defense sword to boost our chances of dodging its physical attacks, and then just go all out with lightning damage. Yeah, I should probably heal to full. Wait, I took a lot of damage in that fight, didn't I? Man, they still hit me like a truck. I mean, thankfully there is one piece of armor that I can get, again, in the floating castle that will increase my absorb damage by like 8 or something like that. And while it does decrease my evasion by 2%, as long as I'm min-maxing my agility, that doesn't matter all that much. Oh crap, the waters. Yeah, the waters are a detriment. Hold on. I gotta see, I gotta refresh my mind how much the waters, do. Okay, so water is an unrunnable battle. It's weak to cold, so use ice attacks, which is great. Why did I close the window on that guide? Whatever. So just use ice 3 on these the waters, and you should be good. These waters do hit hard, so you definitely want to get rid of them as soon as possible before they get rid of you. And unfortunately, they're an unrunnable battle, so just use ice 3 on them until they're eventually gone. Go. Definitely need to heal to full before we jump into another random encounter. Alright, so we still have 7 uses of Lit 3. So we're doing good, we're doing good. And still a lot of EXP until we get to the next level, so we're not going to accidentally level up. So save tile space. Make sure you don't walk on the outer sides, or otherwise you're just wasting tile space. And the Kraken is just up here. Okay, so make sure we're healed to full, which we are. Now, what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna use the defense sword so I can buff my defense. So I'm gonna use the defense sword to, or not buff my defense. I'm gonna use the defense sword so I can increase the chances of dodging. And holy crap, that did a lot of damage. I'm gonna increase it again. Okay, so now it's gonna miss more often. I probably don't have to stack it all that much, and now I just need to go all out with lit 3 damage. So unfortunately, it can still attack me physically if it lands critical, because critical apparently ignores evasion. Okay, and the ink spell is more or less to decrease the chance of me being able to attack it physically, which is really only helpful if it, you know, inflicts the monk or the fighter. Come on, die already, Kraken. We did it! Oh, yes! Okay, so the Kraken is defeated, guys. Frick yes. No. Okay. Random encounter, how freaking dare you just spawn out of nowhere when I'm just about to complete a dungeon. Okay, just defeat this random encounter. Okay, you know, just run away, just don't risk it. So there we go. And we're out. We did it, guys. Frick yes. Okay, so we only took a little bit of damage, or we took a lot of damage at the very beginning, but as long as we buff our evasion, we can pretty much dodge most, if not all, of its physical attacks, and there you go. Level 36, baby. We did it. So that's 3 fiends down, only 1 more to go. So frick yes, I am so glad I managed to at least be able to make use of this grind. My god. Before I commit to level 37 though, I'm actually gonna go back into the dungeon and get the light axe. I don't know if the light axe is gonna be useful or not. All I know is that it allows me to use dia damage, which could prove helpful when fighting maybe the Lich in the final dungeon, but I don't know. I mean, it's probably going to be useless, but I'm still going to get it anyway because right now any source of help is a great source of help. So I'm going to go back into the sunken ship level, and I'm going to go and get the light axe. And there's 2 ways to get it, and I think the quickest way for me to get it is to the right, towards where the mermaids are. They're missing their attacks more often. Frick yeah. Alright. So we just gotta go, okay, so we're on the floor where the Kraken spawns, so, or not where the Kraken spawns, where the light axe is. So we just gotta go to, like, the bottom left side of the screen to get to where the light axe is. So there's really no point of us getting the light axe. I mean, I did get the mage staff beforehand, which is great, because the mage staff is definitely the best weapon I can use at this point in the game until I get Masamune. So, yeah, looking at the map, we're really only here just to get the light axe and then get out. So with our crazy high chance of dodging and higher than usual bullets for magical damage, we should be pretty much golden. More golden than Persona 5 golden, or Persona 5 golden, Persona 4 golden. the ghosts are unrunnable, so we'll definitely need to defeat them. And hey, at least on our way getting getting the light axe, at least I can actually make use of the forced encounters and gain their EXP. Saves the amount of time that I have to grind outside in the overworld. Okay, so here we go. So this is the room where the light axe is. I mean, it appears in 2 possible rooms, but this is one of the rooms. So here we go. The light axe. So the light axe has the effects of being able to cast the tier... I mean, I could probably show it off right here. Oh, I can't show it off right here because I don't have it equipped. God darn it. Yeah, I don't have it equipped. I probably should have it equipped since I already have some pretty good fire damage as is, because the mage staff more or less just deals fire damage. So yeah, I can't show it off here unless I have it equipped on my black mage. Oh wait, no, hold on. I can't unequip the mage staff. Crap. I can't unequip the mage staff because that's the staff I currently have equipped. So if anything, I should probably swap it out with the Thor hammer. So I should probably swap it out with the Thor hammer, so I'm going to do that. So trade Thor with the light axe. And we can't equip the light axe, unfortunately. I mean, we can equip the heal staff, but the heal staff is inferior as an attacking weapon. Alright, so now that we got the light axe, that's pretty much all we need in this dungeon. We really don't need anything else. We're not concerned about getting more money. We pretty much have so much money as is. So now we just need to get ourselves out of this dungeon. And grind to level 37, and then dedicate my time to doing the plundering visit of the floating castle dungeon. And now that it requires more EXP for us to level up than usual, that's not really going to be much of a problem now. So let's use some Lit 3 so we can gain as much EXP from these guys as possible. But yeah, I'm definitely feeling a lot better than I did at the start of the run. The fact that it took me more than like an hour and a half to get the 2 stats that I needed, like min-max the 2 stats that I needed, and it was just not showing up at all, definitely caused some frustration. But yeah, now that I got that done and over with, I don't have to worry about it. We're level 36 now. We're only 14 levels away from being max level. So we're definitely going to grind to level 37 before we do the plundering visit of the floating castle. And we're mostly there just so we can get the pro cape. So the pro cape increases our defense more. And while it does decrease our evasion by 2%, we're naturally increasing our evasion a lot by 2%, or by 1% anyway with each level up, as long as we're mid-max in agility. Yeah, what am I doing? Just attack with lightning. So yeah, stream started off rough at first, but it was definitely smooth sailing from here. So there we go. We got to level 36. We defeated the Kraken. We got the 3rd orb activated, and we came back for the light axe, because who knows if we're going to need the light axe or not. And now we're just going to min-max to level 37, and I don't know if I'll do the plundering visit of the floating castle in this stream, or if I'll save it in the next stream. I don't know. All I know is that I need to get back to the inn to save, and then after that I'm probably going to go to Cornelia, because at least the item shop there allows me to select the potions as the first option without me having to scroll down all the time, so it's just faster being able to restock on potions that way. And then after that, I just grind to level 37. Once again, mid-maxing the stats that I need. So I think the stats that I need this time, let me just check. Okay, don't need the sunken ship map anymore. So level 37. Strength is guaranteed, but agility and vitality are not. So that's great that we're going to get strength at this level. But agility and vitality is not guaranteed, so it's going to be another 1 in 16 grind. How much of a hellish 1 in 16 grind is it going to be? I don't know. But for now, we're just going to make our way back to Cornelia, so that way we can restock on potions faster. Man, we're so overpowered that even tigers are running away from us. But yeah, at this point we should probably learn some insta-killing spells, like maybe the Earth spell or something to speed things up. Problem is that there's a lot of enemies that resist Earth attacks, so it's probably not going to be as ideal. Oh my god, I barely moved and already have another encounter. I just gotta make sure that I don't accidentally level up. But for now, we're just making our way to the airship. Make our way to the airship, and then we're gonna restock on potions until we have 99 potions, and then we're gonna do the grind to level 37. And with us requiring more stats or more EXP than usual to level up, we should be able to do the plundering visit of the floating castle more effectively. Okay, so I did not accidentally level up, right? Yeah, I did not accidentally level up. Good, so we're gonna go back down to Cornelia. And then we're gonna fully stock back up on potions. So we got 99 cabins, 64 tents, 64 heals. So yeah, we only need to stock up on potions. So we're stocked back up on potions until we're 99 potions. And then it's pretty much just going to be us dedicating the grind to getting to level 37. And then once I get to level 37, I'll see if I have enough time to do the floating castle dungeon. Probably not. It really depends on how efficient or how quick I actually get the stats I need at level 37. Once again, strength is guaranteed at level 37. It's pretty much agility and vitality we're min-maxing. So I'm just stuck up on potions until we're 99. Man, I remember at the start of the game when just buying potions was very expensive. So yeah, it's going to be a 1 in 16 grind for level 37, 38, 39, and then level 40, strength and vitality are guaranteed, so it'll be the last 1 in 4 grind on the table. And then the rest of the remaining levels until level 50 is going to be a 1 in 16 grind, or really 1 in 64 if we're really that daring, but I'm not that daring. All I know is that we just need to do the plunder and visit at the floating castle, get ourselves the pro cape, get out of the floating castle, and then just grinding maybe like a couple more levels, so that way we have a better chance of facing up against Tiamat. And I guess it really all depends on which level actually increases the amount of uses for our Bane spell. Yeah, the Bane spell. So the Bane spell is going to be essential and hopefully be in Tiamat in one shot. So let me just quickly check something here. So we currently have 7 uses. So we can use 8 uses of level 5 magic at level 40. So I think that might actually be the possibility, is that we'll probably grind to level 40. So that way we have 8 uses of Bane magic and Fire 3 magic in general. So I think that's probably going to be the strategy, is that we're going to grind to level 37, do the plundering visit of the floating castle, get out alive without leveling up, and then grind to level 38, 39, and 40, and then fight Tiamat at level 40. Yeah, I did save, right? Yeah, it looks like I did. And you know what? For old time's sake, let's do the Peninsula power grinding. I mean, if it's ogres, we can always reset. And it's really not the worst thing in the world if we do run out of magic. Okay, so we can use Bane as an insta-kill move. I mean, they all run away, but at least we can use Bane as an insta-kill move. So we'll eat a tent to save, even though we don't need to heal up. So now we're just going to min-max until we get to level 37 and try to min-max agility and vitality. And depending on how long it takes and how much of a pain in the ass it's going to be, which is probably going to be a big pain in the ass, we'll probably not be able to get to level 37. But yeah, depending on how long it takes, I'm probably not going to do the floating castle dungeon just yet. So I'm going to try to get the agility and vitality at level 37, and then I'm going to save just outside of the Mirage Tower, just so when I continue the run, I'm already in the Mirage Tower. Okay, so how many more EXP do I need? Okay, 1,604, so I can definitely level up at the next level. So I already ate a tent. Okay, the zombie minotaurs we can definitely kill in one fire shot if possible. I only killed one of them. Okay, so even though I did not level up there, I'm actually going to save now. Because I only have like little EXP left before I can level up. Yeah, 504 or 554. So that's a good amount. We'll save at the end. And we did not use a single thing of healing potion. Keep our healing potions at 99 because pretty much the moment we level up is the moment we want to instantly get to the floating castle without having to deal with too many random encounters on the way. Okay, we'll eat another tent here. And now to grind ourselves up. Okay, fire 3. Okay, so far nobody's running away. Good. Da 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 la ba ba. Okay, so strength, intelligence. Yeah, that's a reset. So yeah, as I said already, level 37. Strength and intelligence are the only levels that are guaranteed to level up here. So we could spend a whole hour or even an hour and a half trying to get agility and vitality to go up. Unfortunately, our odds are now massively decreased, but yeah, if we do face up against like the giants who almost have a guaranteed chance of running away, we can just use the Bane attack to try to insta-kill them. Alternatively, I could just go to Crescent Lake and learn the Earth spell, because the Earth spell at least has the advantage of or the Earth spell is like literally the only Earth spell we can learn, and using that could actually give us an extra edge. Strength. Got vitality at that level, but nope. Okay, so definitely want to use Bane against the giants, because it's the only thing that can have a chance of killing them in one turn. even though it is RNG chance. Strength, agility, intelligence. Well, hopefully the RNG gods are nicer here because I just need to get to level 37 and I'm golden. More golden than Persona 4 golden. Alright, you boys are allowed to run away if you want. Actually, yeah, I kind of want you to run away, so let me just physically attack them. Okay, actually, why am I wasting time? This is a 1 in 16 chance. I'm probably not going to get what I need. Ineffective because I ran away. Terminated. Strength. Yeah. Okay, with the vitality increase, I gained like 471 HP, so yeah, I'm gaining about 10 HP from this. Yeah, I'm definitely saving the floating castle plundering visit for the next stream. And as I've already mentioned before, the next stream is not going to happen until like maybe 2 weeks later. But yeah, the plan is to essentially get to level 37, do the plundering visit at Floating Castle, get out without leveling up. And then after that, and again, the main intent of getting into the Floating Castle to begin with is to get the Pro Cape. Okay, agility, intelligence... Darn it. So we're mainly just doing it so that way we can get the Pro Cape, just so we have the extra defense. Escape with the Pro Cape in hand, and then we grind to level 40 so that way we have 8 uses of Bane Magic, because Bane Magic might actually be exactly what we need in order to have a chance of being able to defeat Tiamat in one shot without having to do it the hard way. And unfortunately, we're going to need to do it the hard way. Strength. Nope. I'm definitely a lot more relaxed than I was before, but again, this could be a really repetitive grind and take up a whole hour, which I seriously hope it doesn't, because I like to be able to do some things before I go to work, please. Alright, I guess a good time to check my socials, see what's going on in the real worlds. Ah, crap. Drop my phone. Ah! There we go. Strength, no agility, no vitality. So yeah, I seem to get 271 regardless if I'm gaining vitality or not. So once again, whenever the giants appear, just use Bane. I mean, it's not guaranteed to land, but it's better than nothing. And if they just run away and I don't defeat them, I can always just reset. There we go. Again, this could take like more than an hour, and if it does, I'm definitely going to save the level 37 grind for, well, the next 2 weeks after I eventually get back to this run. Because I got my mini vacation that I need to go on to. Strength, nope. But yeah, honestly, it's kind of at this point where I actually don't mind if they actually do run away, because at least that decreases the chances of me leveling up within the floating castle, which is what I actually kind of want. Okay, agility, intelligence, vitality. We did it. Okay. Okay, and then our new HP maximum is 471. Nice. Okay. We got 99 potions. Okay, so this is going to be the end of the stream, guys. So there's like 0 viewers watching now because everybody's busy, apparently. So anyways, we're just going to go to Cornelia, just because Cornelia is the cheapest place to save. And the end is like very close to the entrance, so it's like worth it. There we go, we're safe here, and then I'm going to end the stream saving just outside of the floating castle, or outside the Mirage Tower. So I'm going to save the Plunder and Visit of the Mirage Tower in the next stream, because, yeah, I am probably not going to have enough time to stream more, and besides, I need to do some extra stuff on my end, especially when it comes to preparing for my little vacation to Atlanta. Okay, land. I'll eat a tent here, just so I can decrease the amount of times I have to reset on my way to the Mirage Tower. Run! I mean, I could just heal with tents and cabins. I don't need to heal with potions. And there we go. We made it inside the Mirage Tower. We're standing outside the Mirage Tower. So in the next stream, we're going to be doing the Plunder and Visit of the Floating Castle. So the second half of the dungeon, because we have to go through 3 floors of the Mirage Tower. And the top of the Mirage Tower is how we get to the Floating Castle. And the Floating Castle, we mostly want to go there so we can get the Pro Cape. And the Pro Cape will be our final armor piece, so we'll be able to equip that as a shield slot, and that way we actually have 4 uses of equipment that is currently being equipped, and it's actually going to be the final armor piece. So the Opal Bracelet is a final armor piece, the Ribbon is a final armor piece to resist all magical attacks, the Pro Ring is going to be a final armor piece, and the Pro Cape is going to be a final armor piece. So once we get the Pro Cape, we pretty much have the best possible armor in the game with the best possible defense and absorb that we can get for at least the Black Mage. So we'll be able to absorb like probably near 50 damage, which is actually really, really good. And again, as long as we're leveling up and letting agility go up at every single level, then we are gaining more points of evading. So once we get the Pro Cape, we will lose 2% of evading, but as long as we're increasing our agility at every single stat, that evade chance is still going to go up. Okay, so it's going to take 30,000 EXP to level up, so we want to make sure that while we do this encounter, or do the Plunder and Visit, that we only fight battles that we need to fight and run away from everything else. Once we get the Pro Cape, we escape, eat a tent outside, and then after that, we grind to level 40, so that way we have 8 uses of Bane Magic, because apparently Tiamat is actually, like, the only enemy in the game that apparently has some sort of weakness against poison attacks, and Bane is a poison attack spell. Okay, I don't know if I ate my tent. No, I didn't even eat my tent. What the frick? Okay, but let me just make sure I'm full on magic. So 9, 8, 8, 8, 7, 7, 7, 6, 6. Okay. So I just need to eat a cabin. Full HP. Now saving. And there you go, guys. So we're saved just outside of the Mirage Tower. So in the next stream, we're going to be going back into the Mirage Tower so we can get into the Floating Castle. And we're going to do our Plunder and Visit of the Floating Castle. So gaining money is not really important for us. The only thing that is important for us is the Pro Cape. And while we're at it, we'll also get the white and black shirts, even though we're probably not going to be able to use them like at all. We'll still get them because they do have passive effects. And then after that, what else did we need? Oh yeah, there was also the adamant, which is used to get Excalibur. We can get that for bragging rights, or sell it for bragging rights, I don't know. But yeah, we're mostly just going in for the Pro Cape. That's literally the only reason we're going into the Floating Castle. We just got to make sure that we get in and out without leveling up. Eat a tent once we get out. Save, and then grind to level 40. Grind to level 40 before we take on Tiamat, so that way we have the most amount of uses of Bane magic, because we'll definitely be making use of some Fire 3 magic if need be. But there you go, guys. That's going to be the end of the stream, so thank you guys so much for watching this stream, and I'll see you guys in the next stream, like probably 2 weeks from now or something like that, because yeah, I'm going to be on vacation in Georgia, Atlanta, next week, and I can't stream on weekends, so yeah, I'm gonna be pretty much a very, very busy guy, unfortunately. Well, thank you guys so much for watching this stream, for those who were able to make their time to watch it, and for those who managed to jump in at any point. So yeah, I managed to stream this in under 3 hours and somehow managed to get 3 levels, despite the fact that we had a pretty bad start trying to min-max you know, to level 34. We're level 37. We defeated the Kraken, we got the Light Axe, and now in the next stream we'll do our Plunder and Visit of the Floating Castle, get ourselves to level 40, defeat the final Fiend, and then after that it's pretty much going to be a long and tedious grind to max level 50, before we take on the final dungeon. Again, with the intent of min-maxing agility and vitality, so that way we can guarantee we have the highest HP value and the highest percent chance of evade and physical attacks, so we don't have to use our Defender Sword as much anymore. So, there you go, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this stream, and I'll see you guys in the next It's a Gamer stream 2 or so weeks from now. You all have a good day and good night, and I'll see you all later. Au revoir, goodbye, like, comment, subscribe, and hype.